This is News Tambayan, the online news today.
Painting ang tensyon sa pagitan ni Marinduque Representative Lord Allan Velasco at Speaker Peter Cayetano para sa House Speakership. Nitong Biyernes, nagpost sa Facebook si Velasco ng video message kung saan sinabi niyang magbitiw na sa pwesto si Cayetano. Pero bago ang lahat, huwag kalimutan na mag-subscribe at hit mo na din ang bell notification para updated ka sa mga bagong videos. Lord Allan Jay Velasco at Peter Cayetano, sino ang dapat sa pwesto bilang speaker? Ating panoorin ang kanilang mga pahayag.
The last month, the attacks have escalated to malign me and paint me as power-hungry and evil. But in spite of these, I have kept quiet as a true gentleman and statesman and out of respect for the President. Mga kababayan, this is my time to tell the truth. This is the time to correct all these coordinated lies and misinformation, which are all meant to undermine the term-sharing agreement. Sa ilang beses na nag-uusap tungkol sa House Speakership, sa harap mismo ng ating Pangulo, ay ilang beses ding tinalikuran ni Speaker Cayetano ang kasunduan. At iyan po ang muling pinatunayan ni Speaker Cayetano sa isang napakahabang drama ng isang araw sa mababang kapulungan. Sino po ba ang salat sa palabra de honor? Kayo na po ang humusga.
The meeting last night was not only about the speakership, but it was also about matters of great national importance. The President clearly instructed I and Congressman Velasco, and to quote, Alan, ikaw na bahala bukas sa office mo mag-make ng announcement. But as usual, hindi marunong pupapad si Congressman Velasco. Nasa kotse pa lang ako, di ko pa nakakausap yung mga mahal ko sa buhay. Di ko pa nakakausap ang mahal kong mga kongresista na sa oposisyon man o administrasyon, nag-text brigade na may halong fake news. Di naman po ako nagulat dun sa Tribune. Kasi nabanggit ko na po sa ating Pangulo, Mr. President, si Cong Velasco, ang PR niyan, si Willie Fernandez ng Tribune, umpisa pa lang ng SEA Games, ginugulo na ako niyan at kung ano-anong black propaganda. Natawa nga po ako sa sagot ni Congressman Velasco. Sabi niya, Mr. President, gusto ko nga pa-imbestigahan yung Facebook. So sabi ko, Mr. President, pa-imbestigahan niyo po dahil wala kayong makikita. At ngayon pa lang inahamon ko si Congressman Velasco, pa-imbestigahan mo. Pag may nakakita kang anomalya, hindi lang ako magre-resign, ikulong mo ko. Pero pag wala kaming nakitang anomalya, ikaw mag-resign.
Speaker Cayetano shamelessly and unabashedly resorted to attacking me and spreading lies. One of these many lies they were spreading was that I was inactive and tamad daw ako. This is a complete falsehood. I have always worked quietly and consistently away from the camera. That I have been plotting to oust Speaker Cayetano defies reason. In a few days, based on the agreement we forged with the President in 2019 and reiterated just last week in Malacanang, my 21-month term begins on October 14. That is the deal, and I have honored that deal since then. Kuplat, it's a cheap shot. Uulitin ko ang minsang binitawan kong salita sa Pangulo at sa taong bayan. Ako po ay isang tunay na lalaki na may palabra de honor.
Because of this, the President repeatedly asked Congressman Velasco to move the term sharing agreement to December so that Congress may be able to finish the budget. Ang Pangulo pa ang nakiusap. The President asked this not to give me a few months as Speaker, but because it was for the good of the country. Hindi para kay Alan to, dahil sa budget ito. But this appeal to Congressman Velasco was rejected many times despite the reasonings given.
Marahil, marami ang nagtataka sa ating mga kababayan kung bakit po tayo nagkakagulo ngayon sa Kongreso. Bakit ayaw bumitiw ni Speaker Cayetano at ng kanyang barkada sa poder? Simple lang po, budget. When we met with the President early this week, it was made clear, and I agree, that there should be no disruption in the passage of the budget, and the House can pass the government's expenditure plan in a timely manner, on or before October 14. But to hang on to the speakership and extend his term until December on the pretext of budget deliberations only raises suspicion. Hindi naman po lingid sa kaalaman ng ating mga kasamahan sa Kongreso kung paano ang naging proseso ng paghahanda ng budget noong nakaraang taon. Kaya naman po, maraming dismayado nitong mga nakaraang araw sa hindi patas na paglalagak ng mga proyekto sa lahat ng distrito. What our representatives want is for Congress to work on a fair and equitable budget for healthcare and health facilities, poverty alleviation, and education. Ang mga tanong po kay Speaker Cayetano at sa kanyang barkada, budget ba ito para sa bayan? Or budget ng mga barkada mo? Makabuluhang budget ba ito sa gitna ng pandemya? O malaking budget ba ito para sa grupo mo? Is this why Speaker Cayetano and his sidekicks are adamant and fiercely fighting the peaceful transition of House leadership? Is this why Speaker Cayetano is trying to blackmail President Duterte and hold the budget hostage if his term is not extended?
Let me go into the details. Total, lumabas na yung mga fake news at total, hindi lang naman 10 o 16 ang membro ng Congress na nandung kagabi. Lahat kayo dito, membro ng Congress. You deserve to know what happened, not only with the group, but in our private meeting. Let me go into the details. Full disclosure, pati sa publiko. When the President asked me to give my stand, I started out by the statement that saying, Sir President, kung naalala mo, September 29, 2015, pumunta akong Davao. Ang intention ko, maging Vice President mo. Pero pagkatapos mo magkwento sa isang paborito mo na napakasimpleng restaurant, naniwala ako sa iyo. Kaya sabi ko, Mr. President, kung tatakbo ka, I will support you. If you get me as your Vice President, good. If not, I will still support you. If you get another Vice President, I will still support you. As a politician, that was a mistake. But as a Christian, naniwala ako eh. So I reminded him, Mr. President, from that time on, I told you I will respect your wisdom. Sinabi mo diyan ka sa Senado, mag-Senate President ka, hindi ko nakuha. Sabi niya, tulungan mo pa rin ako. Tinulungan ko. Sabi niya, diyan ka sa DFA, lumipat ako sa DFA. Masaya na po kami sa DFA. Tahimik ang buhay. Peace, world peace. Napakaganda po ng trabaho na inaabot mo ang counterparts mo around the world. Yung nakakalungkot lang po sa DFA, yung OFWs, pag nakita mo talaga ang mga problema nila. No? That's another matter. But when we talk and he said, go for the speakership, hindi na po ako nagtanong. After po the campaign, nung sinabi niyang, Alan, pwede bang term sharing? Hindi ko sinabing, Mr. President, wala tayong usapan na ganun. Sabi ko, Mr. President, ano bang gusto mo? But si Congressman Velasco kept on saying, hindi, dapat ako lang. Hindi, dapat term sharing. Dapat una ko. Kung una siya, 2015, okay lang. If he's a good negotiator, much better than me, no problem. But I continued to tell the President, you are my leader. Congress will be independent, but I will follow your lead. So I told the President, hindi siguro aksidente na nagpatawag ka ng meeting September 29, 2020. Reminder sa akin na ikaw ang leader. At walang magaling na leader kung walang magaling na follower. And I don't mind calling myself a follower. Because I will not grow as a leader unless I also know how to follow. So I told him, Mr. President, hindi po ako ang problema. Again, I am not the problem. Under the Constitution, Congressman Velasco has to have the vote of the majority of the members of Congress. I told the President, I will honor the agreement. Tignan niyo po lahat ng interview ko. Never ko po sinabi na hindi ko i-honor. Ang salita ko parate, kung ano sabihin ni Presidente, susunod ako.
Speaker Cayetano, you gave your word in front of the President to honor the term sharing agreement. Please, I appeal to you, finish the budget and resign on October 14. In the coming days and weeks and months, let us show the public that we, as your representatives, are still decent, honorable, and trustworthy leaders whose only agenda.
Tanong niyo po kay Majority Leader, the Honorable Martin Romualdez. Nung nag-usap kami, lahat sila, yes sir. Ako, sinabi ko, Mr. President, I will follow you. Sabi niya, payag ka ba sa agreement? No, Mr. President, I will follow you. Pinaalala ko kay Congressman Velasco, a few days before we saw the President, nag-agree tayo sa Davao. Kung sino mapili ni Presidente, walang term sharing. Wala pang 5 oras, nag-agree kami. Hindi ko nasasabihin kung na sino nandun sa meeting na yon, but nandun si Martin. Wala pang 5 oras, nagte-text na sa amin yung nag-broker ng deal eh. Sorry, may umayaw na naman. So I have never had the reputation of not following my word. Dahil hindi narinig ang kanyang stand sa mga usapin pampubliko, sabi ko, Mr. President, ang problema, maraming mga kongresista nagsasabing question mark ang kanyang speakership. Hindi po personal. Sabi ko, maraming kaibigan si Congressman Velasco dito. In fact, dalawa sa nagsalita sa harap ni Presidente, sabi nila, kung tutusin, mas close sila kay Velasco. But they testified about our good ratings, about kung paano ang pagpapatakbo ng Kongreso, and how they want their own legacy. Some of the people here testified that before their children said, Tay, ano ang congressman? Tay, bakit House of Representatives? Tay, bakit mabango ang Senado, kayo hindi? So Congressman Abu, maiyak-iyak at sinabi, Mr. President, if you want a legacy, third term na ako. Ngayon ko lang naranasan na mataas ang tingin, hindi lang sa kongresista, kundi sa Kongreso. Yes, my dear colleagues, mataas ang tingin sa inyo, sa inyong lugar. They look up to you, but they look down on Congress. That's why we worked hard together, even with the cabinet. We did not demand respect from this cabinet. Di natin inipit, sinigawan, etc. We showed them respect. And in return, most of them, if not all, also gave us respect. Congressman Velasco, kung hindi totoo yun, di ba promise mo sa akin, wala nang palitan? Tahimik. O, kita mo, Mr. President, hindi makasagot. Sabi niya, Mr. President, never ko sinabing tatanggal ako. So sabi ko, okay, right now and here, can you promise to the President, wala kang tatanggalin? Yes, sir. Wala po akong tatanggalin. Okay. Maya-maya, sabi, Mr. President, paano ho si Sid Ungab? Taga Davao ho siya. Sabi ko, Mr. President, ayan na naman ho. Balak niya palitan yung mga nasa APRO. Sabi niya, Mr. President, maraming magaling sa appropriations. Sabi ko, yes, Mr. President. Kaya nga marami kaming vice chairman Pero kung papalitan niya, after the second reading, sabay ka, magkakagulo tayo. Tingin mo ba ganyan kasimple? So atras na naman siya. Tapos sabi ko, Mr. President, hindi po biro yung budget ngayon dahil may FLR at may issue po ito. At yung sinabi niya kanina na ipasa natin ang budget as is NEP. Let me make it clear, the President is not asking us to be a rubber stamp. It is Congressman Velasco who's asking or was telling the President, we will be a rubber stamp. Kung ano daw yung NEP, yun daw ang ipapasa. Tanong niyo sa mga kasama. Lahat kasi na sinabi niya nasa kodigo, nagbasa siya sa cellphone. Hindi niya alam na itatanong ko yung budget. Wala sa cellphone niya, kaya sagot niya, Mr. President, kung kaya ni Cayetano yung budget, kaya ko rin yan. But don't worry, kung ano nasa NEP, yan ang ipapasa ko. Never in the history of the Philippines napasa yung nasa NEP kasi may Senado tayo. Congressman Velasco told the President that he is ready. Then I think the best time for him to prove it is now. Gusto mo ng September 30? Sige. If our colleagues want you today, ikaw na. Let him show that he can pass the budget on time. But more than that, let him show that it will be a great budget. A budget that all of us will be proud of. I've worked hard to make this Congress a Congress that I, our colleagues, our families can be proud of. I will not be a party to letting the President down. So I am offering my resignation here and now to you, my dear colleagues. My fate and the fate of the 2021 budget and the fate of the leadership of the House is in your hands. Please, don't vote on party lines. Don't accept or deny because of positions or what the President may say, what I might think. Bumoto kayo sa akin o hindi, tanggapin nyo man o hindi, you are my friends and colleagues. We will have to struggle together. So in the end, in your conscience, you have to decide what kind of budget and who will lead you to that budget. And if you say it's neither me nor Cong Velasco, I have a couple of names. Pero personally na lang yung tanong sa akin because this is a house, the 18th Congress, that has transformed from the House of Representatives to the House of the People. And I am proud of it. God bless the Philippine Congress. Salamat po sa inyong lahat.
So guys, hanggang dito na lamang muna. See you on my next video.